I will follow you through the sunshine and the rain, through the soft, loving echo of the wind. I will follow you through the starlight and the day, to where the seasons end and we begin.
Koma Hill, located in the southwestern part of Adamawa State in Nigeria, is a region rich in history, culture, and natural beauty. The area is home to the Koma people, a unique ethnic group with distinct traditions and a way of life that has intrigued historians, anthropologists, and tourists alike. This comprehensive history will delve into the origins, cultural practices, colonial impact, and modern-day significance of Koma Hill and its inhabitants. Koma is a relatively primitive hill-dwelling ethnic group in northern Adamawa, in the Atlantika Mountains, which shares a border with southern Cameroon. Hill dwellers are spread through the south and southwest of these mountains, including many on the Cameroon side. There are 21 Koma villages in the Cameroonian side of the Atlantika Mountains and 17 villages on the Nigerian. The largest towns in the Koma area are Tantil, Chana, Mani, Nasarawa Koma and Ba-Usmanu. The Koma people became recognized as Nigerians in 1961, a year after independence, along with the old provinces of Cameroon. Today Koma is part of the 7 districts of Jada local government in Adamawa State. The hill was discovered in 1986 by a Corps member. The Koma have their own language, known as Koma, with an estimated 61,000 speakers. The Koma people are divided into 3 main groups: the hill-dwelling Baya and Nadamti, and the Vomni and Bear lowlanders. Origins and early history. The Koma people are believed to have settled in the mountainous regions of Adamawa centuries ago. Oral traditions suggest that they migrated from the Mandara Mountains, fleeing from slave raids and intertribal conflicts. The rugged terrain of Koma Hill provided a natural fortress, enabling the community to maintain a degree of isolation and independence. The early history of the Koma people is characterized by a subsistence lifestyle, heavily reliant on agriculture, hunting, and gathering. They cultivated crops such as millet, sorghum, and yams, and engaged in hunting and fishing to supplement their diet. The Koma also developed intricate terracing techniques to farm on the steep slopes of the hills. Cultural practices. The Koma people have preserved a wealth of cultural traditions that reflect their deep connection to their environment and ancestral heritage. Their social structure is organized around clans, with each clan led by an elder who serves as a custodian of traditions and mediator in disputes. Religion and spirituality. The Koma people practice a form of animism, believing that spirits inhabit natural objects such as trees, rivers, and rocks. They perform rituals and ceremonies to appease these spirits and ensure the well-being of their community. The most significant of these ceremonies is the annual Harvest Festival, which involves elaborate dances, music, and offerings to the gods. Art and craftsmanship. Koma art and craftsmanship are integral to their cultural identity. They are known for their intricate beadwork, pottery, and weaving. These crafts are not only functional but also serve as expressions of their artistic heritage. The Koma people use natural materials such as clay, fibers, and dyes derived from plants to create their art. Colonial impact. The arrival of European colonial powers in the late 19th and early 20th centuries brought significant changes to the Koma people and their way of life. The British colonial administration sought to exert control over the region, leading to the establishment of administrative centers and the introduction of new laws and policies. Resistance and adaptation. The Koma people, like many other ethnic groups in Nigeria, resisted colonial rule. Their resistance was often passive, involving the preservation of their cultural practices and traditional governance structures despite colonial pressures. However, over time, the imposition of colonial laws and the introduction of Christianity led to changes in their social fabric. Modern-day Koma Hill. Following Nigeria's independence in 1960, the Koma people faced new challenges and opportunities. The Nigerian government's efforts to integrate diverse ethnic groups into a unified nation led to increased interactions between the Koma and other communities. This period saw significant changes in the Koma's socio-economic landscape. Education and modernization. One of the most profound changes in the post-colonial era has been the introduction of formal education. Missionaries and government initiatives established schools in the region, providing the Koma people with access to education and new opportunities. This shift has led to increased literacy rates and the emergence of educated Koma individuals who have ventured into various professions. Despite these changes, many Koma people continue to value their traditional ways of life. Efforts to balance modernization with cultural preservation have become a central theme in the community. Some Koma people have embraced Christianity, while others maintain their animist beliefs, leading to a diverse religious landscape. Preservation of heritage. The Koma people's unique cultural heritage has attracted the attention of researchers, anthropologists, and tourists. Efforts to document and preserve their traditions have led to the establishment of cultural centers and museums. These initiatives aim to protect the Koma's rich history while also promoting sustainable tourism that benefits the local community. Challenges and opportunities. Despite their resilience, the Koma people face several challenges in the modern era. Economic pressures, environmental degradation, and the encroachment of modernity pose threats to their traditional way of life. However, there are also opportunities for development, such as ecotourism and cultural tourism, which can provide sustainable income sources while preserving their heritage. Koma Hill in Adamawa State stands as a testament to the resilience and cultural richness of the Koma people. From their early history of migration and settlement in the rugged hills to their encounters with colonial powers and adaptation to modernity, the Koma have maintained a unique identity that continues to fascinate and inspire. Efforts to preserve their heritage while embracing new opportunities highlight the dynamic nature of this remarkable community. The history of Koma Hill is not just a story of a people but also a narrative of survival, adaptation, and the enduring power of culture in the face of change. As the Koma people navigate the complexities of the modern world, their history remains a vital part of Nigeria's diverse cultural tapestry.